Well, good morning everybody, welcome back to the channel. Motorhoming fun on this lovely Wednesday in April. Predicted to be the hottest day of the year, and today we've come out in the Audi TT. Now it's the first time I've used this in a long time. It's my pride and joy. It's 23 years old, and the main reason is it's coming up for its MOT next week, so we thought we'd better give it a run, go and put some petrol in it. Nice day, roof down, so let's come over to, where are we? East Carlton Park near Corby. So we'll just spin you around. So this is my Audi TT. It is now almost 23 years old, it is, but it's still looking good. It needs a good wash and a clean. Haven't used it much last year because we had the back surgery, and it's a little bit awkward for getting in and out, especially with the roof up, but with the roof down it makes it so much easier. So as I say, it's my little pride and joy. I bought it for my 40th birthday. It was about 18 months old at the time. It'd done about 42,000 miles then, and currently it's just under 58,000, but it still goes well. It's a lovely, well, to be honest, today it was a dream to drive. It was. We just drove about 10 miles here, and that Sky's in front. There she is. There's Sky. She's sitting there. We had the heated seats on, so she's nice and warm. We've done a few modifications over the years. You can see they've got different alloy wheels on them. I've got some chrome bits on there and that. But all in all, it's a nice, lovely motor, everybody. Right, so as I say, we're at East Carlton Park in Corby. We've been here before. We've done a few videos from here in the past and that. So we'll just have a nice little wander about today. And that lovely day. It will get busier, it will. It's about 8:30 in the morning at the moment, and it will be, as I say, heaving later because it's the school holidays for Easter still. Right, first of all, we've got this little old steam engine here. This was going to be restored many years ago, but it never did get restored. It was from the old steel works at Corby, and they brought it here, and it's just stayed like here for many a year, but it's a little of a attraction, it is. Right, so we'll just head down here. You've got a little cafe here, an ice cream. There's a little map of the place, everybody, just so you're familiar and that. But as I say, we'll head down here. There is an outdoor cafe, ice creams, and there is somebody selling plants as well. So these are the plants for sale today. As I say, you can have a coffee indoors or sit outdoors. Or you've got the ice creams, which I dare say will be open later today. Today is predicted to be a glorious 23 degrees in this area. You got a big, what they call a bucket there. That was for the drag lines. I had these huge cranes for getting the iron ore out around the grounds, and that was one of the, what they call the drag lines, the crane, the buckets, and that. This way, Sky. You got the kiddies' playground in front. So we're just going to have a little loop around. We've got the drone with us today, so we might take the opportunity to have a quick fly, everybody. Over in that direction, you got East Carlton Hall, which I've showed you many a time, and you will see it on the drone footage. That is a big old hall, but it's fell into disrepair now, and it has got some fencing around, and I think they're trying to do a little bit of work in there, but it's in, as I say, it's in stages at the moment. Right in the distance there, that is what they call the Welland Valley. We've got the Harringworth Viaduct over there. That's the big, massive old railway bridge with about, I don't know, it's got about 80 arches. I believe it's the longest one in the country. So if you do want to see that, there is a little video drone footage from there. As you can see, this guy's happy today, waggy tail. She loved coming out in the little car today, and sitting next to me as well. So we're going to take the opportunity to see if we can get a drone flight from here and over above. So when it comes out, everybody do give it a little watch, everybody. We do put out some lovely drone flights when we can. Right, so we're going to head into the little woodland section now. We did just have a drone flight, everybody, so watch out for that coming out soon. It might be a little while, everybody. We've got a few other flights to air first and that, so it will be out possibly towards the end of April. So as I say, we'll just have a nice little walk this morning before it gets crazy busy, because I know it will. Glorious day, school holidays, but this is why we love to get out and about early, and as we do when we go away in the motorhome, which hopefully is just under 4 weeks away, and that things are all good at the moment, everybody. No repercussions with the back. Do got some stiffness and that. I'm beginning to think a lot of it's different issues. They call it SI joint around your hips and that. I think it could be some of that. So I'm ordered what they call one of these exercise foam rolls. I want to do a little bit of try and get some back exercises to get everything moving. And the surgeon did say it possibly wouldn't cure my back pain, but oh, this guy's found a ball. But we went through with it. Hopefully the nerve in my leg should get better, and that as time goes on. But as I say, it's just other issues which need to be dealt with, plus the shoulder. I'm hearing now that might not even happen till beginning of July. I did have words with my consultant's secretary yesterday, and I think there's a little bit of a NHS backlog at the moment, but we'll get sorted. If we don't get it done in early June, we'll go away again, guys. Right, it's a little bit of a duck pond here.
There's a lot of colors, I don't know where to go. See a lot of colors.
Right, we was looking to get across here, but they put a little bit of fence in the way, so I don't know whether we can squeeze around. We've got to go another direction, but we'll have a little walk. So as you can see, things are starting now to grow and bud. Just gotta watch where I step, so I don't want no tripping over. So thanks again, everybody, if you did watch the videos on the spinal surgery recovery, and that we're not going to do no more of those, and that I think they're done and dusted. So just a few more little local walks for the time being, some drone footage to come, and then, as I say, we'll hopefully get down to Somerset, Uphill Marina, at the beginning of May. This guy spotted something, and that, well, the ball she found, she has now lost. She went chasing something, dropped it, but she hasn't found it, so it's no real loss. It wasn't hers to start with. So yes, we'll continue through this little woodland section, just trying to get on the right track, I know. So as I say, if we don't get the shoulder done in June, we'll see if we can get another trip out as well. Not too sure at the moment where we'll go. Hopefully it'll be somewhere seaside, or otherwise I would like to get back to Chatsworth before it, unless she wants a little dip in the water. As I say, we would like to go to Chatsworth before it closes for good, so we'll see what the availabilities are now we can go midweek. We can possibly get in. Castleton as well. We do like going Castleton. Maybe even up to Bridlington, somewhere like that. But we'll see. Once we get something confirmed, hopefully we'll get a letter in the post the next few days. Consultant did talk about something like that the 8th of July now, so it's a month later. It pushes everything back for a 3-4 month recovery, so but hey ho, that's the NHS for you and the current strikes and that, but we'll deal with it. See the sun getting a little bit higher now, just poking through the treetops in the woodland. There's a little pathway off to our left soon that will take you into the little village of Middleton and Cottingham and that, but we'll just stick to our little walk around East Carlton today. Do give me a thumbs up, everybody, do like, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, do hit that subscribe and the bell button, and you'll get any notifications of any future videos we put out. You've probably just seen I've got my backpack on today. First time I've had the backpack on my back, and to some degree it's helping actually. It's pulling my back or my shoulders down and giving me a bit of a straighter back. So it's doing a few things of hopefully helping and that. But as I say, we just need to lose that stiffness, and I think the only way we're going to do that is with some sort of exercises. So I've been looking up a few on YouTube, a few in mind and that, but I don't want to do anything before things have had a chance to heal, because he did tell me last week things are still healing internally, but obviously, you know, we want to get moving. We've got no bow again at the moment, everybody. Obviously coming in the little two-seater car. I can't really get two dogs in there legally. Sky is strapped into the passenger seat and that, but I don't want to rush things by having two dogs. We had that little hiccup walking both dogs about 10 days ago, so we'll give it a few weeks. I think Mum's happy at the moment. She knows what the situation is, and it's also encouraging her to walk as well. Me not doing it, I used to pop round there most mornings and that, and as I say, she got a little bit lazy, Mum did, by not having to take the dog out, so it's forcing her hand a little bit at the moment by doing a little bit of walking, so everything is all good. Sky's gone somewhere. Sky! So, as I say, it's nice this morning, nobody about, and nice and dry, you can see as well. We've still got a body warmer on, but we have got a t-shirt. We will be down to a t-shirt later today around lunchtime when it warms up. We got a job done yesterday, wanted to get done, cut the lawn, so that's another little job done. Had got to about 6 inches high in places. I was looking out the conservatory and thinking this needs doing, so that's one little job ticked off. So down on the left there's a little opening there that will get you to, as I say, Middleton and Cottingham, but we're going to head up here. There is some flights over Cottingham on the channel. If you want to see what Cottingham looks like, just stick Cottingham in the search, and you will find some lovely drone footage again. Good thing about coming here as well, it's free parking as well, so it's a little bit of a bonus, although it is under the Northamptonshire Country Park, so if they did charge it would be free. But we'll just stop, we'll show you the views. That is the views of the Welland Valley in the distance. Middleton is just below us. Normally get some horses in these fields, but not today. So we'll continue round. It'll be about a mile and a half this walking total this morning. Got a lovely little bench there for a little wind down sit and look over the valley. And as I say, glorious day today to do it. I believe it's all possibly downhill again the rest of the week. Just a little bit colder. I don't think it's going to be wet, but just a little touch colder to what we've been used to. Well, I'm hoping the old girl passes its MOT next week. You never know what issues come up with old motors and that, but going on previous years, I think last year there was a little advisory on the brake pipes and that, but they said they'd covered them in grease, and as I say, it hasn't really been moved for the last almost 12 months. I think it's done a total of 40 miles in that period. We'll probably do about another 30 today, try and use it in the next few days as well locally, so we'll push that little mileage up a little bit. So we've got the motorhome roof light fixed last week, new one put in place, slightly different model this time he got me, and that he did think he ordered exactly the same, but it's not quite, but it does the job just the same. It is opening, but as I say, come at a cost of £260, which comes out of our travelling funds, as I call it, so that would have been like 2 trips away almost for a few days and that, but you have to deal with these things when they happen, don't you? And unfortunately it's one of those hidden costs of having a motorhome, vehicles, motors. Things happen. A few people out and about on their walks now. Park is waking up. There are some different ways you can go. Little cut throughs on the right and that, straight on. We're just doing the long loop around here this morning. As I say, you can have little short walks, long walks and that, but yeah, it's just pleasant to be out and about walking. We missed all this about 5 or 6 weeks ago when we were recovering. I certainly couldn't get in the little car then for getting in and out, but today, as I say, a little bit easier, and we will have to have some ice on the back once we get home, and I tend to use ice more than painkillers now, but we're doing okay. Bit of a carved tree there, do not climb. It's nice when they do things out of the old trees. A little bit of a doorway there. Often you see the kids sitting in there, little photo opportunity, although it does say do not climb. People do. You can see it's a little bit rotten down the bottom, so I suppose that's precaution. We'll probably see if we can get one more drone flight from here. Always nice to take the opportunity when you can. She's gone off looking for something she spotted. Come on, this way, Sky. Good go. Come on, stay with me. It's squirrels. You can see the squirrel up there. I thought it was something. It'd either be squirrels or rabbits. She's never caught one yet, but one day you never know. She's had a few rabbits in her time, but squirrels, not. You can probably just make out the houses around the perimeter here. And I think here, less than about 500,000, I'd say. 500,000 to 1 million. The ones which are facing the cricket pitch, the cricket green. I would imagine they're possibly the dearest. But as I say, it's all open to East Carlton Country Park. So we'll get the drone up hopefully shortly, everybody. Another little flight around. Right, so we're heading up to the little village cricket pitch at the moment. We've got the pavilion here as well. Might see if we can get the drone footage from here. Might be some seats to sit on. You've got the fire beacon there, which obviously they light up on special days, special occasions. As I say, this is the lovely cricket pitch. I think the grass is all nicely cut now. I think well into the, or just started the cricket season. So we'll head down here. There's some benches, some tables. We'll see if we can get some footage. Right, let's see what we can do. Right, so we're just gonna get back into the park and we'll probably just show you through the fence, East Carlton Hall and that. So and then we'll probably just finish off by just heading over to the church direction and then we'll start heading home. No, we're not going for donuts today, everybody. We've done that yesterday when we went shopping at Audi and Tesco's, and what an effort that was again. I'm still not allowed to lift heavy bags, so we did get the man to help me get everything to the car, but then it's when I get home it's just a few items at a time unloading. But we done it. As I say, that was, little shop was from, well, we hadn't been for about nearly 3 weeks, we hadn't, so hopefully this will last another couple of weeks. We're trying to do it less frequent at the moment. It does make you use things what you've got in the cupboards and in the freezer and that, but as I say, I do not like shopping at the moment. Right, see what we can see from through the fence, everybody. I guess if you did a little search on YouTube, you will see some explorers who have been inside. I do see photos now and again. It's got some security cameras in here, but I think people have just go in and wreck the place now. So there you go, beautiful East Carlton Hall. It was, I think, used as a conference hall probably about 10-12 years ago. That's the last I remember. And that, but what a good little hotel, wedding venue it would make. Conference hall again. I don't know, you name it, a little bit of a spa place or something, and that. You could put a nice little swimming pool in the grounds, but I don't know who owns it and that, but years to come it might get repaired, or all I can see is it's going to go up in flames at some point. Oh, there's my baby again. I don't believe that's 23 years old almost, would you? Some people say to me, oh, I like that. Is that a new car? I say, no, it's over 20 years old, but it's Dolomite Grey. Everybody, if you're wondering what the colour was. So just looking back, that is the grand entrance in to East Carlton. You go through those pillows, and as I say, it's in the lovely grounds it is. So we'll head to the church now. Right, so we'll go in the church. We normally go in these main gates here, but we'll go around the corner this time for a change. I can't for the life remember what the church is called. Right, so we head into the graveyard bit there. A little bit of a water feature there, under there. Not too sure what that was for. Was it for the horses to drink out of? I've got the steps. This is obviously the entrance in, possibly when they have weddings. We didn't try the door. I know from other times they do keep it locked. But looks like the graveyard. What could do with a little bit of lawn mowing. But and there we go. Lovely little old church. They don't build them like they do in them days, do they? So every village probably had a church in its days. Come here, Sky. Just another view. Clock's a little bit fast. It's coming up for 10 o'clock and it's saying about 10:05. Bit of blossom on the tree. Right, so I head out of here. We'll see what the board says for the name of the church. Right, let's see. St. Peter, I guess. St. Peter's Church House, East Carlton. Right, everybody, I think that concludes our little Wednesday walk at East Carlton. Showing you my little baby Audi TT, and that, I say, hope you've enjoyed the walk and you've made it to the end. Please, as I say, do give me a like and maybe leave a comment and subscribe. It does help the channel, and also if you see that little hype, just give it a little bit of hype. Everybody, as I say, it gets promoted a lot more than just liking. So thanks again. We'll see you all soon, and we'll let you know the outcome of the MOT next week. Bye for now.